Hey, it's Philip here. You're very welcome to today's Digital Spark. In my video today, I'm going to show you how I can take one video transcription and turn that into 3 additional pieces of content using Claude. But this will work if you work in Gemini, ChatGPT, Copilot, etc. I'm going to show you my signal framework, which is my prompting method, and I'm going to show you first of all how I actually get my transcriptions from my videos on YouTube using a free Chrome extension. So let's jump over to YouTube and let's start the process. Okay, so I'm over here on YouTube. Here's just one of my latest videos, how to find 30 days of social media ideas in 10 minutes. And what I want you to do is, if you haven't got this already installed, there's a great Chrome extension called YouTube Summary with ChatGPT and Claude. And essentially when you install this, you'll see that this little bar here appears on the side for your YouTube. So when you bring up a YouTube video, and I can literally click on this, and what it will do is it generates a transcript. So very simply, all I basically do is then I go and I copy this full transcript like so, and then I'm going to bring this transcript over to Claude. So let's jump over to Claude now and let me show you the next stage where we start using the signal framework and get these 3 pieces of content that I mentioned. Okay, so we're over here in Claude. Now I do have the Pro plan and I am using co-work, and I do have a number of skills already created. So before we start using the signal framework, I've just put this in: do not use my Philip copyrighted skill for the following request, so that it doesn't pull from the skill to create the various pieces of content that I want to create from the transcription. Now the first element of signal is obviously setting the goal. So I have it here. So I'm now telling Claude, I want you to turn the video transcription I'm going to paste below into 3 separate social media posts, one for LinkedIn, one for Facebook, and one for Instagram. So we're now setting the goal for Claude. The next step is obviously we want to give Claude the instruction. So in this case, I'm telling Claude that I want the LinkedIn post to be professional tone, first person, 150 max, whereas with Facebook, I want it to be conversation friendly, 100 words max, and I've given an instruction in relation to Instagram and using only 5 hashtags. Next stage, I want to obviously give it context. So I have the context here. So here is where I'm telling it who is my audience. So in my case, my audience is small business owners in Ireland and the UK, not marketing experts. And the transcription that I'm going to be pasting in is about how to find 30 days of social media ideas in 10 minutes. And essentially then what you're going to do is you're going to paste in your video transcription. Now obviously what I would be suggesting first of all is, before you paste in any transcription, do go through it, check any spelling errors, kind of any grammatical errors, any kind of areas like maybe your website has been put in wrong, just to make sure that what you're putting in is obviously accurate. So that gets pasted in there. So now we're going on to noting the format. So here I'm going to tell Claude exactly how I want each post presented back to me. So in this case, I want each post presented under a clear heading: LinkedIn post, Facebook post, Instagram caption, and don't add explanations or commentary between them, just the posts. So once again, this is how you're giving Claude as much detail, so when it comes back, it gives everything to you exactly how you want it. Next, I'm going to ask for reasoning. So after the 3 posts, add a short note on the main thing you've changed between each version and why, so that I can then see, well, why did it make that subtle change to the Facebook post versus the LinkedIn post? Now, I'm not going to go into L, because L generally happens, from my point of view, when I've put in the first part of signal and then I'm getting the actual responses back from Claude. That's when then I either challenge it to see can it make its response better, or in this case I have an example where I'm going to ask it to tweak its tone and how it's created the LinkedIn post. So let's just see what Claude comes back with based on what we've presented so far. So now you can see it's doing exactly what it's asked. It's given me the LinkedIn post headed, and it's given me this LinkedIn post directly what it's understood from the transcription. It's done the same with the Facebook post, but it's also, as I requested, given me a question. And then the Instagram caption, it's kind of given me once again the proposed caption, and obviously some potential hashtags. And it then basically very kind of simply then explain what changed between each version and why, so that I can then go in and see, well, actually, do I agree with that? Now here's where the loop and refine. So let's just say I wasn't particularly happy with the LinkedIn post. This is how we could then ask it to go back and review its work and make it better. So then it goes back in and refines it based on that. So once again, you can very quickly now see how we took that video transcript, and now here we have pretty much ready to go. Obviously, once again, go through it and check it for errors and check it for, make sure that it's obviously is exactly what you are looking for based on your brand. But there, very, very quickly, you have a LinkedIn post, an Instagram caption, and a Facebook post all ready to go from that one transcription. So definitely check out using the Signal framework, but just check out repurposing content like video. I guarantee you will find that you have a lot of hidden gems from a content point right there in your business that you may not be aware of. So I hope you found today's Digital Spark useful. If you want to catch all of the other Digital Sparks that I've posted, they're all up there on my website, along with my digital marketing services on philiptwyford.com. If you want to get the Signal framework for yourself, you can go to the AI resources page, click download, no need to give me your email, and the PDF will be sent directly to you. And until next time, I'll be back with some more Digital Sparks. Take care.